I was just reminded of one of the craziest things that's ever happened to me. I haven't thought about it in years, but I'm at an elementary school in my district that I never have a reason to come to except for the fact that I'm dropping a book off with their librarian for her to check out before she promotes it to her kids. And so the last time that I was even up in this area was when my daughter used to play softball. And one afternoon, about 3:30 or 4, I dropped her off at practice and I was going to head to the grocery store, which was about a mile and a half away in this kind of suburban area. And I dropped her off and I started heading toward the store. And out of this neighborhood, a truck cut me off. And he was not even going that fast. So it was weird that he didn't notice that I was coming. And he certainly didn't have the right of way. So I did what I do, which is I laid on my horn to make sure that he knew that he almost hit me. But then as I was following him, I started to worry that perhaps he was weeding. And then we got to a busier street and it's a 4-way stop, but he didn't stop. The other cars that were stopped hesitated just enough that he continued to go. And I was like, whoa. And so then those cars, one of the cars turned. And so I went and followed him. And as I followed him down the hill toward the grocery store, he's not only weaving, he's weaving toward the sidewalk, toward the center line. I saw him almost take out an entire family, a mom, a grandma, and a baby in a stroller. And I'm like, I'm going to see somebody die today. I was convinced that I was going to watch him mow them over. It was terrifying. So I'm on the phone with 911, telling them where I am, that I'm following him, what direction he's going. And we get down toward the bottom of the hill and I see him turn into the grocery store parking lot. And he just like goes on the grass. He completely misses the driveway and goes onto the grass and hits an elderly couple, like T-bones them, and then keeps going further into the parking lot. And he knocked over a street lamp and a sign in the parking lot. And then he goes through the area in front of the store, which thank goodness nobody was coming out of the store because he would have just mowed them over. He was not stopping. He parks like over 3 different spots, gets out of his truck and goes into the grocery store. So at this point, I'm done talking to 911. I've told them where he is. I come out. My friend happens to be in the parking lot. I'm like, did you see this? They're like, yeah. Turns out that they found him in line trying to buy more booze. I was called to testify twice, but they never ended up going to trial. I guess he pled out, but it was crazy.